guys, welcome back. We are going to be looking at the army camp right now. What we're watching currently is Avery and I finishing off our final portal before we got our boars at 2100 before the devs changed it. We actually, ironically, we didn't think we were going to finish at that time, and we did. And I do believe we both cried very happy tears because we had such a rough time getting it done. We had cried some real tears, but we did it before the devs made it easy. We got our little boars out and jumped on them straight away so we could have a little ride around, and we were so proud of ourselves. Like, I don't think her and I have ever felt more achievement than finishing that. It was right in between when the stun traps changed and the devs made it easier, so we'd had to adapt ourselves. But here I am, undoing everything, undoing all of the levels we had done together, so I can start again and show you the maps and go through it with you guys, and just have a little series on the army camp. But this is, like I say, I'm just undoing it all, defeating to get it back to 1500 so we can go through it together. It was mildly painful to do this, but it's all in the fun of, I don't know where the fun is actually, there's no fun, but there we are, we're doing it anyways. Army camp is probably one of the least fun things I've ever done, but you know, it's all good. It was only unfun because it was so hard. But anyway, here I am about to start again by myself. I have got this on, once we enter, I've got it on double speed because I've done the whole of bronze in this one video. Forest Crypt, best map ever. And I went in expecting it to be harder because I was used to the 2100 and I'd forgotten just how easy they are. I just nailed through them. I laughed at them. They're like easier than Odin's. It's like going to Green Forest at this point. There's just no challenge in it. But it's a really good way to learn the maps, because there was one, I think later on in here, Ashabode, that I couldn't remember the way to go, and it just reminded me. So once it gets harder, it'll save time and not going the wrong ways. I've brought plenty of weapons with me. I've gone through one weapon so far, I believe. I even used a bowler, which I didn't need to do, but it was just force of habit, and it does make it easier. So yeah, we kill these guys, kill the two giants. Normally when you're duo later on, you'd just lead them away and one of you would sneak in and open that. But I'm still solo. I'll be solo for a while yet. So we're just kind of, working our way through. I'm forgetting that I probably don't even need to soup up for this guy. Such a bubba at this stage. So that was Forest Crypt. Easy peasy, my favourite map ever. And now they've doubled the points. When Avery and I did it, it was 16, 15, 13. It was very few points each. And now we're in Abandoned Forge. Again, so much easier than I was expecting. We always manage to do this one quite well. Avery is amazing at the plagueies. She got really good at those. I still kind of, at this stage, I just shoot them. The fireballs are easy enough on this one. You've just got to start the opposite side to what you would on the forge in Odin's. Again, I'm just killing the plagueies at the moment because it's just actually easier just to shoot at them. They're so easy to kill. Again, this is just really kind of handy to know which way to go and which monsters to bother killing, which ones to leave. Once you get to higher levels, it's really important to not kill ones that you don't need to, because you will run out of time, as Avery and I learnt a lot. But also to not kill ones you need to kill can also be just as deadly. So it's really kind of a trial and error thing. Again, it's just at this level, it's so It's so easy. It's so much easier than Odin's. So that was the Forge. And now we have Druid Ruins. Not one of my most hated ones. It's quite easy, but there's some of the guys that spit, and once you get a bit higher level, it's an instant death. These guys all came at me, so I just used my twins, but I really didn't need to. I did though, so it is what it is, whatever. Killing these guys off. It is essential to kill all of those ones. Kill these two guys and then trigger off those two guys behind the wall, so then you can just sneak past the giant. Then it means you don't have to kill the giant, this guy, to open the lever. And once you open the lever, then there's some more monsters in here to get. Again, at this level, it's so easy, which is why I've double time speed it, because it's just there's nothing to actually talk about really at this stage. It's just getting through the map. But Druid Ruins is harder in a way than Druid Halls, because Druid Halls, at least you have more room to kill the boss. This one, you're in quite a confined space, but when you're by yourself, it's very doable. At this stage, it's only later it gets a bit more tricky. You've got to kind of guide him down while not triggering other monsters. So that was Druid Ruins. Now we have got Ashabode. This is the one where I forgot which way to go temporarily, because I just forgot. It's been a while. So I actually trigger off these guys. That one, I let him hit me just to see what the damage was at this level. Very minimal. I messed this one up because I actually didn't look at the pattern. I was thinking of the Forge pattern. Not the same, but what's a bit of fire damage? She can handle it. Pixie's a tough girl. Just working our way through. I do believe I go the wrong way somewhere along here, because I'd forgotten the map, but we'll have a look. Killing the plagueies, because it's still so much easier at this level. I think this is where I go the wrong way. I go straight when I should have gone left, but it really didn't matter that much. It's just kill those guys. At this level, it doesn't matter. Later on, that would have taken far too long and would have, caused big problems. But never mind. We're still in the bronze level. We're easy peasy. Just killing the monsters as we go. Nearly at the boss already. It's pretty easy. I'm barely even needing to use any soups or skills, or I'm just managing to blast through them. Very little weapon use. I actually look at the pattern this time and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Different to the Forge. I don't know why I thought it would be like... In fact, I knew it wouldn't be like the Forge, but I just didn't... Lazy player, didn't actually bother to work out the pattern. Let the plaguey explode again. Wrong way, Pixie, wrong way. So we go this way, it is the correct way, and now I know we go this way and not straight ahead. I do remember that much. Now we are at the boss after this guy. It's the Whisperer, so watch out for the damage reflect. But at this level, they're not gonna even get to that point. Gone, dead, before the damage reflect was even a thought in their brain. So we're creeping up. We're at bronze 2 now. And what have we got next? We have got the Abandoned Forge, which I'm going to put at 5 speed because we've already done it. This is just, I was actually just seeing what was in there. Nothing is the answer to that. I knew it wasn't the way to go, but I was just seeing. I'm burning through this one purely because we've already done it a moment ago. I don't want to bore you with it, but I also didn't want to cut it out just so you can see that nothing has changed. Everything is the same. I'm just doing it in 5 times the speed. I will put it back down to normal speed for the boss, I think. Yeah, oh, I put it down to double speed anyway. We're going to have a server reboot. Fun fact, Avery and I almost finished the Forge once, and there was a server reboot just as we were about to finish, and we did not finish. I was somewhat upset. So this is Desolate Sanctum map. We, again, are just burning through it. At this level, there's really not much to talk about. It will get far more informative once we get to late silver. Well, I mean, I guess this is informative on the ways to go anyway, so it's semi-interesting. But Desolate Sanctum, this is an easy enough map, and I remember the way to go. It's been a while since Avery and I finished. But this one, the boss in this one, I seem to have a lot of problems with. Avery was a lot better than I was. It's the mage one, and for some reason, I just couldn't dodge their skill. So Avery had to save me quite a few times when we got to high levels. But on this level, I was the boss. I showed that mage what was up. Just readjusting some things to make it easier for me. Server reboot in 7 minutes. Getting rid of these giants. We learned very early on that you need to kill both those giants just so you've got the room to put stun traps for the mage, because she can actually be stun trapped. And so we placed stun traps along that red line in the carpet there and guided her down. But at this level, I just say no. I just say no, girl. It ain't happening. I can't believe they've doubled the points now. It's so much easier. I think I only need to get 1 or 2 more, and I'm contemplating whether to do it before the reboot, but I wait till after the reboot because I don't want that again. I have trauma from losing points on the reboot, so we're just zooming past this. I do slow it down at one point because I made a mistake, which was quite interesting and quite handy to know, I thought. But because we've already done this, just speeding through it, nothing new to see at this point. Still just kind of getting rid. See, we're not even getting the spitters or anything like that. So we're not even getting to see. Now, this is where I mess up. So I dodge the skill. I'm like, oh, I'll just sneak past. Oh, health down to 109 just because I hit his trail, even though it didn't hit me. I walked into it and it nailed me. It nailed me good. So if my health had already been down, that would have killed me at this level even, which is, it would have been so embarrassing, but never mind. We didn't die. So yeah, just killing the boss again. Still so easy at this level. Nothing to see. Carrying on, breaking through the stone. And I think there will be one more before I get to finish the silver. We'll have a look in a minute. Oh no, there's about 4 more. So Cursed Prison, we've already done. So we are going to zoom through it. Cursed Prison is one of the easiest, in my opinion. Not hard to do. It's just a bit time consuming. Especially when you get to the higher level, it can be very time consuming. And just, killing these guys off. I've been very distracted with clan tasks. Sorry guys, that's why there's been a bit of delay with the videos. Clan tasks, although they only take half an hour to do, it's just so much. I don't know, I just find them really draining. I think because I'm in a different time zone to the rest of my team, I end up doing them quite late, so I'm quite tired. And also because I'm clan leader, there's quite a bit of organisation involved. Although this tournament, we've been surprisingly disorganised. We're going to work on that, aren't we, guys? Yes, we are. But we're still, we're still doing relatively well. Killing off the swordman. His hits at this stage, they don't even hurt. It's just like whatevs. Breaking the stone. 34 points for the win. 34 points. I think the highest Avery and I ever got was 16. She can correct me if I'm wrong. Druid Halls, slightly different to Druid Ruins. This is the one where there's more room to kill the boss at the end, because he's got a whole room, and when there's a duo, one can just stand in the middle and do damage, where the other one can guide him around, which is just as easy. Either one. I got hit. My phone jammed up a little bit, like I froze right as he hit me. My touch control just wouldn't work, but I flipped the screen around, not realising it would flip the video, so I've had to go back and edit the video back around the right way. But at least now my phone is responsive, so just working my way through these guys, getting to the boss. I mean, at this stage, I keep saying 100 times, this stage, that's so easy. There's not really that much to see, but I just didn't want to jump straight into late silver or gold. It seemed, unhelpful. So at least I'm starting at the beginning to make it more helpful. Molehole's still going. Hate Molehole. I'm not sure what your guys' opinion is of it. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally don't like it. I wish it was family. I had so much fun in the Molehole when it was the family one. So much freaking fun. So much fun. That is what gave me my love for PvP. I don't necessarily love PvP now, but at that time I loved it more than anything in the world. Making a few nabby errors here, by the way, just getting hit by the skills. A lot of the time I'm making errors like this. I have children, as you guys know, and a lot of the time one of my kids is talking to me or trying to get my attention of some sort, and so I look away for 1 second to tell them to either give me a minute while I finish this or see what they want, and by that time I've made some silly errors. Sometimes it's actually just because I'm lazy. Most of the time it's just because I'm sloppy. So there's that. But I missed this guy's skill this time. Get rid of this guy. A couple more behind here, as we know. Get rid of them. I'm actually trying to dodge their skills this time, which is not something I always do. Just reshuffling things around in my inbox again. Trying to get a bit of order in there. It's easier if you find yourself in a tight position to have order at least. Now, I don't know what happened there. I don't know why my clones didn't keep him still, but that's okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. It was just... Normally what happens is you use your clones and he just stays attacking them and leaves you alone, but he didn't this time, but it doesn't matter. It didn't matter. What have we got now? Very nearly at silver. What have we got? We've got Cursed Prison. Again, I'm going to speed through this at 5 times because we've already done this one. You've seen the map, but I also didn't want to edit it out because then it's almost like it didn't exist, but it did exist. So we are going to do this at 5 times speed. I'm still with everything in the same in my inbox. I haven't restocked apart from when we had the server reboot. I went and restocked then, but since then I haven't restocked again. I'm using very little weapons. I think throughout the entire thing I used 1 insta. As you can see, it's getting quite low down now, so I'm trying to avoid hits this time. Not something I normally do, but because I'm lazy, I just take the hits, but I don't want to have to rummage around in my inbox to see what else I've got. So I just hang in there and just try and avoid getting hit. Organising the inbox again, opening up the lever, getting rid of these guys so I don't have to do it the other side. It doesn't matter if you do it now or then, it's either now or then, so just making the next side smoother for myself. Getting these guys one at a time, trying not to take the hits. Is pretty sharpshooter, you cannot avoid, but we're still managing. I need to raid. I've only got 21 hours left on my shield. I'll do that later. Let me just check on that, guys. Getting rid of these guys. Opening the lever, and the giant, then the boss, and we're good. I think this will be the last one to get us onto the silver, which means the next episode will be, I'm not sure how many parts silver will take. It certainly won't be one part like this, because this is, 20 minutes and it's bronze, so there will be, I don't know, maybe 2 parts of silver, and we'll see how we go with gold. But for sure I'll finish this off. I will need to go duo at some point. I'm guessing around the 1900, 2000 mark I'll go duo. We'll see. I don't know how much easier they've made it. But they do have 2 weeks to finish it now, or before the level reset, which wasn't the case before when Abby and I finished it. We only had 1 week, which made it quite stressful. But here we go. On to Silver League now. So next video will be silver. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your time, and I'll catch you next time. See you soon.